Peace, peace, peace. I hear some rattling. I'm trying to get rid of the rattling. Do you hear some rattling?
No.
You don't hear anything?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Peace, peace, and blessings. I definitely want to welcome you all back. You already know my name, Celebrity Interviewer. I said it, and this is the show, and this is where you have the greatest opportunity to be able to bring you the best interviews of people that's in the entertainment industry, along with people that's building and making a difference in the community. And this beautiful woman to my right, maybe to my left, whatever side of the world you may be looking on, I have a very talented woman who has been doing this for a long time, and I'm very experienced. And I like to welcome to the show with open arms. I like to welcome celebrity guest CEO of Real Life Matters with DBoss, DBoss Network. She is also the CEO of Express U Network, with hosts of DBoss and guests and company representing the country of Canada. You know what I'm talking about? All the way from Canada. I really appreciate her taking the time. I'd like to welcome to the show the Queen, the Boss. Salute.
Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Definitely,
Oh my
definitely.
gosh.
I'm glad. Really, really happy to have you here today. I'm happy to everyone that was able to join us live.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm out
So
in
how are
Toronto.
you? Yeah. How's your day today?
Oh, everything was okay. It's okay, because we have here um our Thanksgiving here in Canada. We have this weekend. So we
Oh, okay.
celebrate Thanksgiving. Yeah, a little
Oh, really?
earlier.
Okay. Nice. That works. well, well, let me say you look nice and everything.
Thank you.
You look great. And I'm just man, I just what I basically do here on this show, I like to just be able to celebrate you and your legacy, but I understand that it didn't happen overnight. And what we like to do is I like to just ask a couple of questions to where, just go back into the past to where, as early as you can remember, to maybe to where you began to be influenced to become the powerful woman that you have, that we see on the screen now.
Okay, well, I have a law background, and I did law for a while in corporate America, and
Uh,
I did that with several major conglomerates that were in the Canada, U.S., Germany. So I was doing that for a while, and then after someone said, "Oh, maybe you'd be good at sales." So I said, "Okay." I said at first I hated sales, and I said, "Well, maybe I'll
I'm
try
sorry,
that."
excuse me. I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm sorry. Oh, no, you're going to tell the whole story. Let me ask you
No,
some questions,
you
please.
gotta ask me some
So
questions
first,
with the story.
yeah, yeah. So please, let me first ask, where are you originally from? Are you originally from Canada?
Yeah, born, raised, and bred.
Okay. Is that like a small town, a big town in Canada?
Well, where I originally come from is the western part of Canada, which is a small town. I'm born in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, but then I did my high school and college in Montreal, Quebec, and then I did my bachelor's and stuff here in Toronto, Ontario.
Okay, so that means you done been all over Canada then. It
Mm-hmm.
sounds like
Yeah, from the
you
west
really
to the east. Now we're still in the east. Well, you consider the east over here in Ontario.
okay, nice, nice. So let me ask you, as a little girl, what did you dream of? Like, what was the things that you foresaw yourself being? Did you foresee yourself being on TV? You know what I mean? When you were younger?
Well, I always said I wanted to be an owner or something, a business owner. And
Okay.
I did a lot of dance, tap, ballet, and I did modeling and sports. So I figured something along the line maybe would have popped up, but not really that much because I was a little bit shy. But I wasn't
Right.
shy when I modeled.
Right. Right. Yeah. I saw some pictures. You did a really great job modeling.
Oh my God. Yeah, I did that one in Barbados. That was
Okay.
Sunshine,
Okay.
that was Sunshine Girl.
Sunshine Girl.
Hmm.
That was
And
the
I
company.
went around the world.
Nice. Nice.
Wow, you did your digging out there.
Yeah. Beautiful pictures. Beautiful pictures.
Thank you.
Yeah. So this was where like what after high school or
That
how
was
old were you?
during college.
Okay.
No, after college. After college. Yeah.
Okay. Great. And what brought this opportunity to where you got into modeling to where you were able to travel the world?
Well, my mom was a model, and then I have an aunt that she was Miss Barbados.
Oh,
And
okay.
so,
Nice.
we've my mom won a lot of prizes for her. She's a hairdresser, beautician, so she won a lot of prizes for her haircuts or prize haircuts and stuff like that, and dressing. So she got a lot of first prizes for her modeling. So when I was going into it, um, I had a lot of support going into it, but it wasn't, it didn't turn out too good because there's just too much jealousy, and it wasn't what it was mapped out to be, put that way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not for everybody. Not all of these things in entertainment, every door that you can go through is not for you, not for everybody. There's many
Well, I,
doors in
I
this
could have been
entertainment.
modeling. I could have been modeling with Holly Berry and Tyra Banks and stuff, but they asked me, the Ford Modeling Agency, which was big then. They asked me if I could have went to Paris, and I think I was 17 or 18, and then they said to me that, but then my mom said no because she couldn't come with me, and you just don't know what happens to your children. She didn't want me to be next. No, you don't see me again. So she
Right.
wanted to be able to come. So I would cried about that. I was like, oh my God, I was devastated. But then I just did some other work locally, and I modeled for Esprit, Gap, Armani, a lot of leather coats for companies, um,
Okay. Nice.
runway picture shoots, commercials. I did a couple commercials when I went to Barbados and in Montreal. That was the fashion industry of Canada.
Yeah, no, that's beautiful. And those are huge names. And congratulations to you. You know what I mean? Not many people or models, even reach the plateau to be able to say that they work with any of those companies, let alone,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? You have worked with all of those. So that's amazing.
Yes.
So congratulations. That's what's up. So let me ask you, after getting out of modeling, were you kind of, confused of maybe which way you should go in this entertainment, or did you kind of have your mind made up of what you wanted to do next?
Well, I always worked, from 15, I always worked. So
Okay,
when I came out the modeling, I just said, you know what? I'm going to corporate America.
okay,
So I said, okay, I'm gonna, I have my brain. I graduated from college, and I have my. I said, you know what? I'm just going in. I'm just going to go do this, and that's it. And that's what I did. And I came out, and I just but then it was a bit of a climb there too, because a lot of people thought because of the way I looked that maybe I got the job because of the way I looked and I slept with the boss or something. And I said, no, I got the job on my own merit. What's wrong with you guys?
right.
So
Yeah,
that's been a struggle.
yeah, I know people quick to, jump to conclusions right when they
Mhm.
see somebody who just smart and they come up quick, you know what I'm saying, and they can't accept that because they not there.
Yeah. And they're not there. And, they think that. And, I worked in management, and unfortunately, I got a lot of management jobs, and I worked really hard to gain my stripes. I put in the hours, I did what I had to do, and then I did my law at night while I worked a management job. So that's how I just worked that. And then my company paid for my courses, so it didn't have to come out of pocket. So I don't have any loans or debts or anything like that I owe.
You're right. Okay, that's a good thing. That's a blessing
That's the best thing.
for real. So, tell me, and again, just congratulations on all of your, everything that you've accomplished. You know what I mean? The legacy that you have built. You know what I mean? It's just incredible. Not many people can say that. So, and I'm just trying to get there. I'm building myself. You know what I mean? I've accomplished a lot over these last 20 years, and I just, hope to stay around for 30 and 40. God willing. Now,
Hmm.
being a woman who has longevity in this game, just and I'll jump around a bit. But what
That's
advice
okay.
would you give to a young lady who's starting off, just not really knowing which door to go through, but just knowing that she's talented too and smart.
Well, it just like my path was just led down. Like I started to like the PR, branding, and marketing of products and communications and stuff like that. So I really liked it from the law aspect of it, the entertainment side of it. So when I started to like it a little bit, and I said, hey, well, this doesn't seem like it's too bad. So when I left the law industry, well, you never can leave it at heart because it's always inside. But when I left that and I went into media marketing, communication, sales, um, I started to like it, and I really, and I learned a lot and gained a lot of experience. And from the law, it had broke me out of that shyness because then I knew how to talk to people and speak to people. So that's what had because before I was a little bit, I couldn't really speak publicly or anything because I couldn't understand. I was a little bit shut down. I could do my work, but I wouldn't speak publicly.
Right, right. I
So
understand.
then that led me up into, you know, where I am. Like I never expected to be where I am now. And as a woman in this industry, it's a very male dominated industry. And, it was like, and you have to take time. You have to take time to do it. So when I just said, okay, let me just try this out. I like representing people. I like representing brands. I like representing entertainment. And when I started off, I was supposed to do. I wanted to represent entertainers in all different industries, R&B, old school, gospel, but saw how it happened that I got all the reggae artists first. I mean, not speaking patois in Jamaican or anything, it was a little difficult. And I was like, oh, but I'm old school R&B, I'm that, why are you guys coming to me to ask me to market you guys?
Yeah.
So, but I did do something back in the 90s. I worked with, I know Eddie Grant that sings Electric Avenue,
Okay.
and I've done that, a lot of branding. I had a company that was in Barbados. It went pretty big, and it was Sandlinks and Netlinks, which was a technology company. So that's how a lot of people came to me to do marketing, branding, build their website. I did over 100 hotels for the tourism industry because a long
Wow.
time ago, when people used to go on vacation, they didn't know what the hotel was when they got there. Like they went to somewhere and they would show you a picture. They would just put up any old picture and say, this is the room. And when people got there, were like, oh, that's not the room, that I that I thought it's not a 5 star. This is looking like a 2. So
Right.
so
Right.
so I said, I made a proposal, and then I said to the tourism and hotel industry that can you I can market you, make you look better. So can you stage the rooms and show the actual rooms people would be staying in? And they did. It was a lot of work because they had to get all the maintenance people and everybody trying to make the room look appropriate, and sold it on the hotel, and it worked out very successfully. So I ended up doing a lot of work all in the Caribbean for that. So a lot of people was like, okay, we're going to get you to do this. And I said, well, I can just do it right here and put you up and know how to do it. So for me, the creative part just came naturally. So I can look at your company, I can look at your business and know exactly what I have to do for it. And if I can't do anything for it, I'm not going to sit there and lie to you and say, you know what, I can do something. I'll just say, no, I can't. And that's how it goes.
Well, that's real. That's real of you, because a lot of people would just do the opposite and just, they'll see a person in front of them with a lot of talent and really not knowing which way to go, and take a lot of advantage of them and just, take their money and just, try to just, just do bad. Just do bad.
Just take their, no, but it's no sense taking, why are you going to take people's money and you're
Right.
going to take their, and they're not going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Or something like that. So, I also went in and evaluated the business to find out if everybody was working effectively and doing what they're supposed to do. And if the CEO or the presidents and stuff would make sure that, okay, is Sandy doing her administration job to the fullest, or what she's doing, or she just twiddling around her thumbs and just doing. So I made them learn how to do multitask, so
Right.
that they saved a lot of money like that, and made sure that the person was doing. They didn't like it when I came in there, but
Hey, deal with it, right?
I don't think anybody likes it if they come in there to tell them, well, listen, you could do your job more effective, and they've been doing it like that for maybe 5 or 10 years. So,
Man, hey, that's impressive. So what led you to decide to, just go ahead and, establish a whole office space and things of that nature, and say you're going to get a staff and you're going to really do this? Like, put your foot down and, because to have a staff, people working for you, that's serious. Like, what changed overnight for you, or was it overnight?
well, it wasn't really overnight. When I thought of, I said I want to do a show because I had worked with some other people with Fox, and there's a big Fox. You guys know Fox in the U.S., of course, the TV network. And I worked with Rogers, and I was doing some back production work for some people that I was doing some stuff with for a long time. So I helped them, made sure they looked good, made sure everybody was okay. I did the post and everything on Facebook, make sure people were going to tune in to watch. And it was, it was just a little crazy, but we did it, and they put my brand and they put my logo, the lady with the hat and the silhouette, up on everywhere, so everybody got to know who I was. But some people never saw me because I really didn't show my face at first. They only saw the silhouette, the logo, so nobody knew really who I was. So yeah, that's my logo. So I bought that logo, and then that's the logo I used. Of course, I've changed it over the years, and now I've tweaked it down to how I like it. Because the first logo was red, black, and white, and that nobody ever saw me. Nobody saw who I was. They didn't know who was me. So what happened then? I said, well, what am I gonna call my show? So what happened? I was sitting in church one day, and then the name came to me. Real Life Matters. And I said, that's the name of your show. So I went home, I did it, I got the page, I did everything. And then I decided, okay, well, how am I going to shoot my show? And what's my show going to be about? So I said, well, my show is a power-packed, inspired show that features real people with real matters. And matters meaning I'm getting that from my legal background, because every guest will be a matter. And every guest has an issue or something that pertains to them. Exactly. So, a lot of thought went into that. And then I started to shoot my show, and then I had Judy Mowat. I had Andrew Bees. I had Black Uru. I had so many people that wanted to come on the show for the first, and I just mixed it all up. I had every, just not entertainers. I had businesses, I had pastors, brands. But I made a good rule. The pastors couldn't come on and just say, "Oh, hi, I'm the best bishop," or "I'm this and I'm so and so." And no, I said no. They have to have borders. So I said no. If you're gonna come on, you got to talk about something and give back to the people something. Learn. They just can't be hearing that you're the best bishop. So you know what I mean? Because they got thousands of pastors and bishops. So I had to go do some guidelines for them to come on. And then the musicians, sometimes the musicians were something else, because some of them, they're good at performing on stage, but coming to talk to people, they couldn't do it. And a lot of them, I had to tell them, you got to go and practice. Because some of them would say their name wrong. And I said, that's not your name. We had to cut it again. It's not like here we're running a live stream. You had to cut the thing again because it was crazy. Because how your name is not that? Oh my gosh, I don't know why I said that. I said, because you don't know your brand. You don't know yourself. So I always tell people, practice, say your name. I've seen companies, CEOs and people come and they say, and they told, I said, that's not your, hold on, that's not your name. And you have to cut it back because they don't even know who they are, or they send somebody else to talk about their brand and the person doesn't even know what they're talking about. So I'm pretty sure you run into that sometimes too, I've been through it all. The live stream, the backstabbing, production companies that you got to deal with that's helping you do your production. And next thing you know, here they're gone and working for someone else, and they're supposed to be working for you, and they're doing something else. I had people that knew the vision but didn't know the vision that I had, and then I had people that I went on TIFF, Toronto International Film Festival was when my show was there. Then they started calling me here the Oprah of Canada, but Oprah can send me some of those billions, a little bit to me. if she would like.
In that order, you know what I'm saying?
So I don't say myself Oprah. I just call myself, my real name is Darlita. So I say DBoss, I'm DBoss, because I don't want to take on her spiritual. I am who I am. If you want to say that I'm like that, that's okay, but I am who I am.
Exactly. I like that about you. Wanting to, stay original, you know what I mean, and create your own energy out here in this universe. You know what I mean? I love that. It is definitely, of course, a compliment for a man, let alone for a fellow woman to get a compliment and say you are the Oprah of this. That's huge. You know what I'm saying? That's the highest tier that you can be. It's no bigger than Oprah. So, you know what I'm saying? That's good. Congratulations.
And it wasn't just one person. It was like, it was hundreds of people started saying that to me. And I was just like, what? But I'm just interviewing the people like, just like I do. I don't see myself. I see her as her and I see myself as me. But, I guess somebody is referring something to me. So I never really looked at myself like that.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Or I never watch her or try to mimic her, or, some people try to mimic me too, but I just am who I am, and that's it, so, I'm glad because she is one of the best people out there, and she does a lot of stuff, but, I am who I am. I'm this girl up in Canada that everybody's trying to get to know.
Right. I love it. And I love, the brand and how you present it. Could you explain your logo for us? Because, it's very unique. And like you said, you critique it down to how it fits you. So, can you explain, because it's really unique.
Look, I said it here. He's doing it. Yeah, well, the logo kind of, it mimics my fashion.
Okay.
My classic and my classic, my persona. And it always remains an image. So that's why I saw that image, and back then, maybe this image is 11 years old, I think. I bought it for 79 cents.
Wow.
So when I bought that, well, now you can't buy things like that now for that price, but I got it for 79 cents and then I worked with it. So I had one of my cousins work with it, and then I had a couple other people, and then some other people, just play around with it. And then my theme song comes from one of my cousins. He does beats and themes, and he does a lot of work for the housewives and horror films and stuff. So he's the one that made my actual song. And that song is tailored to me because I
Okay, that's
asked them
nice.
for the beat. And they looked
Okay,
at the beat, the image, and that's how they, and I love it.
that's nice. Do you happen to have the beat on hand right now?
Well, it's in my opening when my show comes on.
Oh, okay, that's the beat.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hmm.
okay.
But it's a longer version. So sometimes when I get the person to do the stuff, I tell them try to go into more of the song because there's more to it. But it's an R&B kind of jazzy dance song, so they know that I like that. So I don't know. He
Okay,
just came up with it, and I liked it.
okay, okay. So, can you explain to us what is the difference between DBoss Network and the Express U Network?
Okay.
And I like how you
DBoss,
spelled Express U with the X. I'm
yes.
sorry.
DBoss Network is the everything that holds real life matters with DBoss. Express U Network, and the reason I did Express U, that's another show that I'm going to be doing, or a segment in one of my shows in the show that I have, that I'm going to be doing with another person, DJ Despair, and
Okay,
and we're going to interview some artists and entertainers, but it's at a different type of strategy and a different type of way. So that's going to be coming out very shortly. But that concept has been there for like about maybe 4 or 5 years, 5 years, five
right.
years. That concept has been there. So
That's nice.
the so then I do another show with another guy that's Talk It Out. That's with Chill. That's with William Reinhardt, and
Right.
that comes on. The show comes on, and which he's under the DBoss networks because there he is.
Right out the chill.
Yes, I know. Oh, you know him?
We're doing well.
Will, yeah, he's sick, but he's getting better. He
I
just
said I'm
got over
doing well.
COVID. And my blessings go out
Yeah.
to him, because he couldn't do. We're in the fourth season at Carib Vision, and we're on Bell 5 TV. So we're in the fourth season of our show being on TV in 22 countries, 12 million people, 5 days a week.
Right, right.
So,
That's awesome.
we do Talk It Out. So hopefully for next season, he gets better, and I'm hoping he gets better. Then we can continue on.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? Chill is a fighter, and I know definitely he'll be back. You know what I mean? He just needs some time to rest and
Hmm.
just slowly recover it. A Godspeed.
Wow. But the Talk It Out segment, we have a blast on there.
Yeah,
He's so outgoing, and for me, that was different for me on co-hosting with somebody, and because you have to really gel, yeah, with the people. Like we did Dougie Fresh, we did H Town. Oh my gosh,
yeah.
we did so many guys, in all of it, and it's a different type of show from Real Life Matters, DBoss. It'll be something different from Express You, but Talk It Out is a brand in itself. It got the lips, the mouth, and
Yeah,
Will has his mouth, so he knows. And we really get down with the people, and they feel really comfortable, and they can we just bring the entertainer to its true authentic self, and that's DJ Despair, who's going to be an Express You. He's here in Canada too. He's in the western part,
okay, okay.
the
Shout out to
western Manitoba. He's in Manitoba. So
okay,
he's doing different stuff. I know him for a long, oh gosh, we know each other for a long time. Like chill, and then we know each other. You know, you get to know a lot of people. You get to, well, we've had a lot of snakes and dragons. So sometimes, what does Chill say? You got to do some gardening.
Yeah,
I clear out the weeds sometimes.
yeah, really though. And there's those lips you was talking about with the talk it out.
Yes. Yeah. And it's a good song. You can play it. It's good. It's really good, you know. And Greg, it's Sasber. He did that. He did the graphics and all that for the show. And Carib Vision is the network that we're on, and I'm executive for there. So if people want to come on their own show there and stuff like that, because it's a 24-hour programming, 24/7, 24-hour programming, so people can get their shows, because we go in the UK, all in the Caribbean, like 4 different channels in Jamaica. And then, of course, we have the Bell 5 here in Canada, channel 658. And then in the US, it's Optimum. And then they have One Spot Media. You can see the show. So we're going to be expanding out soon, I think, to Roku. And they're going to be doing that. So, you know, we're happy for that, because they're great out there. The team is really, that team out there they're really progressive. They've been in this industry for decades, and they know what they're doing.
Yeah, you know, it's great to work with people that's already seasoned themselves and know exactly, you know, what they're doing, to where, you know, it relieves you from the unnecessary stress. I know what you're talking about, because, you know, I like to personally work with people that already is in the business. At the same time, you know, it's all about the next generation as well. So I do have to, I'm working on incorporating more people around the, you know, 25 and older, you know, with my company too. You know what I mean? Just as it
Well,
continues to
I'm
expand.
here to help you. We're here to help each other. You know,
Absolutely.
one thing is that, you know, one hand can't clap, and you know, people have to get over all this, you know, trying to be jealous and all this foolishness that everybody's into, and just work together, and let's just build this entertainment industry to the best. You know, everybody stop dogging everybody and putting everybody pointing their back and their front, trying to take down their show or something like that. Let's just everybody work together, because there's enough room here for everybody who has it.
Yeah, for real. That's how I feel. But you know, it's
It's
about getting
spreading
people
that
on the
feeling
same
out,
page.
right?
It's about getting everyone on the same accord. You know what I'm saying? That's the harder part. But you
Yeah.
know, I will not give up on my people.
No, it's hard. That's why I work with all people. You know, I don't see no creed, race, and color. Because everybody has their. It's you know, people. Some people don't realize it, but they have the same problems in other races too. So, um, you know, it's the same thing. It's just try to bring everybody together to do what they have to do.
Exactly. It's definitely about unity and solidarity. You know, we definitely need just more of that. You know, if we don't get that, then we're ruined.
Mhm.
You know, we absolutely are. And I done talk about another way that, you know, I feel like, you know, we becoming ruined. And I was talking about this with one of my mentors, whatever like that. And they was just reminding me, like, you know, it's just crazy, because what we're not doing is buying up real estate. You know, it's not enough people. And shout out to my cousin. You know what I mean?
Oh,
He know who he is. But shout out to Cuz, you know, who's in the real estate, just killing it. You know what I'm saying? Doing his thing, and just, you know what I mean? I'm just really proud of him. And man, you know, we just need, there's more of us who need to be buying up this real estate right now, because what we're doing is they're moving in to the lower income um environment, you know what I mean?
hmm.
That's mainly, you know what I mean, who has us, you know, black people, whatever like that. And they're buying it up, you know what I mean? And we're not buying the property, or, you know, the real estate. And so what's happening is we're moving out and moving away from this area they're building it up, and it's gonna become extinct, and we're gonna be living back in like the ghettos and stuff like that. It's like falling right back into a cycle. It's like, it's just crazy. instead of
Wow.
us, taking demand,
That's where you
when we
guys are
have
in
a chance.
Chicago, right?
Yeah, I'm out of Chicago, right? And there's a whole lot of
Okay.
property out here in Chicago.
It must be
Great
expensive because
property.
Toronto's expensive.
Yeah, but it's some areas. I know my cousin be signing. He killing it. you know, yeah. So, but I don't know. That's just another field. But I don't know. What do you think about that? And do you get into real estate as well?
Well, it's if you can get in. I have a segment on my show that I do with Daniel Chin, and he's a Trinidadian Chinese, and he does the RLM wealth tips. So, a lot of people, I just tell them to go and check it out because he knows how to do this game. Like he eats, he dreams it.
Yes.
This is all he does. And if people want to invest, before they invest, all the mistakes, don't make any mistakes, they call him. Doesn't matter if you're in the US or in the Caribbean or someplace like that, it's okay. So some people don't realize, you know, the game in the real estate. The real estate market is out here. It's very hard. They just put everything up like a little matchbox. You can barely. I don't know how people can get the furniture inside because they've made the doorway so slim that I guess you have to sit on the floor. I don't know, or have cushions, or build your own furniture. When you're ready to move, take it apart, bring it back.
Right.
Because you can't.
Whatever you gotta do.
Or your whole bedroom is the bed. Like where can you look at
Right.
look at It's you want your whole bed. Where are you? Or you have a studio. Where do I go to change? You're right in it. You're here. Change
And I
right
heard,
here. You don't have to go anywhere. The kitchen's right here. Turn to my back is the kitchen. Turn to my left is it's the bathroom, and over here is your living room and your bedroom and everything all together. So they're not making the places like how they used to make them.
that sounds like Hong Kong. The way you explained it, that's how you live in Hong Kong. For real.
Well, I don't know how these people get in their furniture because they put like 4 doors, and I don't even know how the people can get their things turned into the door because the space is so narrow. I just don't know who's designing these places now. So, and it's so expensive for this little matchbox that you're getting.
Hong Kong. That's what they do. They in Hong Kong, they got like the biggest what do you call it? The biggest buildings. They got the biggest project buildings ever you've seen in life. But what they do is these is like top flight condos. These is like, expensive as heck. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it's like $2,000 a month to stay there inside of a matchbox.
Yeah, and then the balcony,
and a lot of people
is standing room only.
Right. Balcony. They don't get no balcony. They get to put their arm out, their elbow.
They say it's a patio. Excuse me, the patio. But it's only you can only stand out there and go in. You can barely even get a chair out there unless it's a stool. I don't know.
In Hong Kong, they lucky if they can put a plant outside. There's no room to do nothing. No standing room only, no nothing. Shout out to home.
Get an RV. What do they call those? The mobile homes, or what's it called?
Yeah, trailer homes, mobile homes.
Trailer, yeah. Those probably can come pretty popular soon up here.
Yeah, I mean, hey, they come in handy.
You take up your house and move. You ain't happy, just go.
Right. Hey, it's coming, like you say, that's coming. You know what I mean? A lot of people move around and they're gonna find that it's gonna be more resourceful at the end of the day economically to just
and it's bigger, and those places are bigger than the apartments or the condos or
right. Then they got Winnebagoes too. Right, you have Winnebagoes, you have you get a charter bus, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, live in a bus. Live in one of those. Turn that into your whole house. Listen, we can leave whenever we want to.
That's the move. That's the move right there. That's the move in 2022.
Put everything in there. Your bed, your chairs, your living room, your TV. They got everything.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the move. But we're giving the ideas out there now. People are going to be like, you know what? I seen it on I Said It TV. You know what? Let's go do that.
You know what I'm saying? So tell me this, DBoss.
Yes.
Tell me this. First, I want to double back and put this on the screen because I didn't put it on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just want to. You was shouting them out earlier, so I just want to.
Oh, that's Durham Caribbean Festival. That's my friend Mary Galvin, and she does that every year. Okay. And a lot of times I go and interview people from her that comes to the festival. Of course, they didn't do the festival due to the pandemic, and they did like a virtual show. So I just interviewed the people virtual. Like, she has a lot of major sponsors like JN Money Transfer and a lot of artists, Steel. What is it? Steel. They had a couple, another one guy that came. You have to go check my YouTube channel because I did so many of them and the artists, and they had a blast when they were on.
Man, I already know.
Well, usually Toronto's a place that's a very big place that has the most. I think this place has the most festivals, and they have so many festivals in one day that every festival sold out. I think this is the only place that really does it like that. That they have all these festivals. You could have like 20 festivals because there's so many people in Toronto and coming into the city that they sell out. So but everybody's in a little bit of withdrawal because because of the pandemic, we couldn't have anything. We have one big festival here, which is Caravana, and nothing like that. That would not be no social distancing. Everybody would have got a ticket. So, and a lot of people come in from the US from that. We have at least 3 million people that come in for that weekend for that particular festival. That's how many people come into the city. Every hotel's booked because they book it from the year before to now. So I was hoping that I was going to get to cover. I thought they were going to do a virtual show this time in August, but they didn't, because they wanted me to cover part of it. And then, but they didn't do it. But there's a lot of politics in that too. So you just got to take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, absolutely. And talking about taking it with a grain of salt, is this whole pandemic. How have you been dealing with it? It's really no special way, I guess, of asking, But basically, how have you stayed focused through this whole thing, despite the heartache and the grief? Because I know we all have lost someone during this time that either was close to us, family member, friend, or even suffering right now, such as, shout out again to Chill, who overcame it. He fought it, and I'm glad and thank God he's still here.
Thank God, I'm telling you, it was cut close here. But I've lost a few people I know that lost people, and and the pandemic when it first happened, it wasn't really hitting home until then you start knowing people. I had an aunt that died of it in the nursing homes. All the scariest things that people were looking out for her nursing homes. I had an aunt that died in it. And it was and then I had another cousin, he had something, and it was just every time you turn around, somebody was dying. And I just said, something, let me just try to bring this Real Life Matters show and bring something to the people. So we didn't really talk about the pandemic, and we really didn't talk about that. I just wanted to talk to people about other things to get their mind off. So this is what I've been doing for the last while. And just keeping everybody focused and, just entertain. We're in the entertainment industry, media, and, we've been trying to do that. And a lot of people, I don't want to come on because I feel sad and this. I said, yeah, but you know what? You have to come through it. So then all the people that did come on, they had a good time. It took their mind off of stuff. And I just really just pulled and just, you had a chance to think. I stayed away from everybody. A lot of people still ask me, oh, you come in here, you come in there. No, I'm not. I'm not coming.
Right.
You can looking for me, but you be looking for a long time because I still don't trust it. I still don't trust it until we really got full clearance. Because look at you guys happen in the US, everybody went crazy, and then everybody started getting sick again. So here,
Right.
some people want to go here, go. I said no, I'm not. I said, you know what? I'll just focus until I just stay home until everything is good and clear for everybody. It's not gonna. You know what? Enjoy your home. A lot of people didn't want to enjoy your home. Now it's time you can enjoy your house and see your house and spend time with your kids and stop the domestic violence. I don't know what's all of a sudden everything's gone up with that. What you got nothing to do? Fight? You know what I mean? Like, geez.
Yeah, and first I want to say my condolences to you and everyone that you lost, unfortunately. Everything like that. But also, I'd like to just say, again, yeah, this pandemic has, like, a lot of people have lost their mind. And let's talk about the abuse at home, and people that's trapped with these people during this whole quarantine. That's crazy, right? So, let's think
it's
about
crazy.
that.
All the violence has gone up. People beating people, shooting people. Well, come on now. Is that all you can think about? Right. First, you should be off. You should be glad that you're off and home to be home. You know what I mean? Even if some people, had to be home because, they couldn't go to work. Oh, you guys should spend time together. You think you're going to be fighting people in the house? Is that what you're going to be doing? Gee. It's too much. There's just too much. It's just too much. It's not one thing, it's the other.
Exactly.
But it just shows people maybe your relationship wasn't as strong as you thought it was until you're in the house together.
Yeah, you just sometimes you don't know someone till you really know someone when you spend more than quality time with them. That's beyond quality time. That's 24 hours.
24.
Nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like, I honestly don't think that marriages would last as long. Well, marriages don't last that long these days. When I'm saying from back in the day, like my mom and them, you know what I'm saying? My mom and dad, well, shout out to both my parents.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Salute to y'all. But man, they've been together like, I don't know, I'm gonna get it wrong, probably like 46 years, 47 years is incredible. I think they're going on like 50 years. But anyway, what I'm saying is these relationships, they don't last that long, but I definitely don't think that my parents would have lasted that long if they would have had to spend 24 hours together with each other every day. Like, you need a break. Everyone needs a break, right?
Well, I guess you need a break, but that's why some people got a big house. Some people didn't even know what parts of their house was because they bought a big house and they don't even sit in it. But they got chance now, People got chance to do things that they never did. They got chance to do things with their kids, watch movies as before everybody was working. Somebody was working. So I don't know. It was just, it just was crazy. You asked me over here. I don't know what was happening. People killing people in the house and all that. Well, if that's what you got time to do, that's not it. That's not cool.
That's not the move right there. That is not the move.
You said it down there. It's not cool. Go upstairs. It's a big house. You know what I mean?
Yeah. People really need to learn how to walk away. You know what I mean? Everyone has an angry side. We understand that. Like, everyone has an angry side. It's just about, if you can push that person's button. Some people are more patient than others, more reserved. But, at all times, when you're feeling angry, you can always take, these are just some techniques that I want to just share with people, the audience, and anybody that may see this in the future. Don't forget, you can take 3 deep breaths, and that will help you relax. You can even turn it back and walk away, if that incident or situation allows you to walk away and turn your back safely. You know what I'm talking about?
That's if somebody ain't on your back already.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Hey. It can be like that too. So I don't know. What would you say? What do you say, DBoss?
Well, I don't know. It's got to just take. It's no sense arguing. It takes too much energy.
Yes.
Energy and time. If you see people that are arguing all the time, and it's just too much energy for that. It's more energy when you're laughing and you're talking and you talk through things. Why are you gonna be yelling and screaming and sweating yourself out and next thing you
Sweating yourself out.
No,
Hey, you
because
do
some
be
people
getting
get all
sweaty
hot
when you
and
get
stuff.
mad. When you get mad, oh, you be sweating. Where all that sweat come from, though?
Maybe it's from the heat in the house, or maybe if you're
Man,
drinking or something.
yeah, it's from that blood boiling. When your blood start boiling, I guess you start sweating.
No, I don't fight. I don't have time to be fighting with people. It's just too much. I just don't have time for it. I don't need to attain that kind of energy. It's
Right.
just too much. It takes too much energy to do that. You could do so many other things with that energy that, you could talk and discuss things, but you don't have to carry on like that.
Exactly. I feel you. And like I say, I'd rather not. I put it like that.
At least you got your sunglasses on, or that's what you can do. Put your sunglasses on and walk away.
Right. Just hey, good night. Peace. That's my piece. And then that's why, I say, and this is part of it too, because, again, we all have, two sides to it, two choices too. You can either do something positive, do something negative. You can either, slap them, when they say something, do something negative to you, or say something, or you can just let it in one ear and out the other. They didn't put their hands on you, so you can just let it go in one ear and out the other. You know what I'm talking
No,
about? That's your
you
choice.
just don't receive it. They can
Right,
say, "I'm sorry, I'm not receiving that negativity from you today." And some people get more pissed when you say that, but
right, exactly.
but but you're just not receiving it. You know what I mean? What what they're saying.
Exactly. I like that.
Uh-huh.
I receive, positive things, good things, my blessings from the God upper most high in the universe, you know what I mean? My ancestors, you know what I mean? I receive that, you know what I'm about. And while we're talking about it, shout out to the most high, to God,
Yes.
without him, well, I definitely when I woke up this morning, I'm grateful. Just want to say that.
Thank you.
I'm
Yeah,
definitely
me too. I
thankful.
thank it to God.
Yeah, and I'm glad that this interview came about, and that we're able to talk about and just celebrate you again. Let's not forget what this is all about. For all those that's tuning in to see us again, Celebrity Interviewer, I said it, the show, and I'm live here with a legend. And I'm talking about celebrity DBoss, CEO of DBoss Network, Express You Network, and coming to a theater and TV near you. You know what I'm saying? Real soon. So y'all better get in tune real quick, or you're gonna get missed. You know what I'm saying? Passed up. That's just what happens. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep your neck on swivel. Got to keep got to know what's around you at all times. So hey, the boss is what's happening. So I'm just happy to have you, Queen.
Well, thank you for having me. Come on. It's so different being on the other side of the chair.
Right, right. I know, right? Yeah. So, let me ask you this. What are some of the other hobbies that you do to entertain yourself? Outside this whole the glamour of the TV
Well, I
and
like listening to
entertainment.
music. I like listening to music. I like dancing. I do my little
Okay.
exercise and put on my music and dance. I have a good YouTube selection, so I like to do that. I watch sometimes I watch some good movies on Netflix.
Okay.
I've watched a lot. Well, I've watched a lot more lately because since we've been off. But I like to watch some movies and sometimes sing a little bit.
Okay. Do you want to
And
bust a tune for us?
no, I'm not. No, no.
Come on,
A lot
please.
of people say, a lot of People say,
Please,
oh,
DBoss.
I'm not singing today. No,
Come on. You on
no,
stage.
gotta put me on full screen.
You on
No,
stage.
I like, you're really bad. I said it, you know, to be honest. Then I like going for power walks.
Okay. Okay.
And I like just walking outside. I'm not too big in this shopping thing. I know I'm a woman. I don't really. I'm not. I go to the store because I have to, but I'm not. You're not going to see me taking time just to say I'm just going. Let's just all go to the mall and walk around. That's the worst thing. I'm not doing it. So, so some men are pretty happy about that one. Or if I
Right.
do have to go to the store, I get what I have to get and get right out of there. Because I'm not, I like people, I like things, but that store thing is I just find it too aggravating.
Okay. I feel that.
And I'm just hoping God will bring my husband to me soon. So,
Mm.
yeah.
Hey,
Hey!
now that's outstanding. You know, I had to play. You said you like listen to music. I don't know if this is, in your wave of music that you like. You know what I mean? But I be digging this. So I listen to this all the time.
Okay, let me hear. Let me hear.
Can you hear that?
Not really. It sounds like a.
Hold on. Can you hear that? Hold on. Why you can't hear
I don't know.
that? He turned up.
Sometimes you might have to set your settings, but it's okay.
Hold on. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put on the Bluetooth.
Oh, I know the song. Outstanding.
Yeah, we can hear it. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
know it.
over here jamming. I was waiting for you to
You were jamming.
get on my wave. So
I
tell
like
me this.
doing that, and I like I just like, and I like cooking. I like to cook.
Right.
Hmm.
You said you don't like. What did you say?
I like cooking. I like cooking. I can cook. I can burn. So
I
you got
thought
to
you
do
said
what
you
you
don't.
love.
I
Huh?
thought you said. I thought you said you don't like cocaine, but you like to cook. That's
Well,
what I
that's
thought
a
I
good
heard.
statement too. That's a good statement. I I like cooking. That's all. I like cooking. I can cook anything. That's about it. And traveling.
Okay. Okay.
Anything else you
Where,
want
where
to know?
where's the last place that you traveled to?
Well, I went to where my parents come from, Barbados.
Oh, right, right. Man, tell the people, please. Tell us because I have never been to the Barbados, but it's one of those places that you hear a lot. You know, growing up, it's just like one of those famous cities. Islands. Could you Is it an island?
Yes.
Okay, good, good. I didn't want to look too stupid on my show. All right, good. I'm glad. That was a close one. I was
And the
guessing.
water is
So,
crystal, aqua, blue, blue, blue. As you see in the pictures, is exactly
right.
like that.
Mm,
When you go down there, enjoy myself. I'm not just saying that because my parents come from there. It's a really nice place, and there's so much to do. I haven't done everything there. And you're getting fresh organic food. If you drink, you get nice rum punch and rum and all kinds of drinks there, and you fish, and you go out and people cook really well, and the food tastes different there. And you can get a mango off the tree,
oh,
breadfruits, things like that. They're healthy.
mm, that's man. That tell us more. Tell me more. That's not enough. That is
And when you go to a party, some of the parties are outside and some of the bars are outside. So it's so nice because you can sit right by the sea, and you hear the
uh,
ocean and the beach going, and everybody, it's just a different thing. So when you come back, you're just like, oh, come back here now. You know, you want to come home, like you're crying at the airport. You don't want to
Man,
leave. But it's nice though. It's really nice. There's a lot of stuff to do, a lot of boat parties, a lot of and it's not to say I wonder if it's going to be good. No. It's going to be excellent.
mm. Yeah, I'm over here
And
looking on the.
Caravision headquarters is there in Barbados.
Okay, okay. I see
Mm-hmm.
you. I see you, DBoss.
Uh-huh.
That's a boss. That's a
You
boss
guys,
move
we go
right
down
there.
there, we can hang out and go. You know, there's just so much stuff to do down there. And you see a lot of people from a lot of different areas, Germany and the Americans. You see, you know, everybody comes there from all different and all the other islands, you know, so it's nice. I did some
Yeah.
coverage earlier this year when Saint Vincent had the volcano.
Mm,
So we had people that came on that were there in the actual hit of it. So it was like, oh my God, you know. And then it was a lot of the ash, the volcanic ash went to Barbados. So it was looking like a blizzard
mm.
with all that ash coming around. So it was it was an experience for a lot of people because some people couldn't get back from the islands to come back here for Canada and the US because they stopped the flights and stuff. So people had to suffer through it. Then they had the hurricane. That was another thing. And it was like, oh gosh. So my brother had went, he was kind of like, I'm so glad to get back home. Because
Man,
sometimes, in
okay.
Canada, we are so spoiled. We don't have a lot of those things that come through, like those tropical storms, a hurricane, and stuff like that. So maybe you get a little rain from one that came up, but we don't have anything major like that. And it's
Right,
not always cold up here.
right. Okay, okay.
And
Let's hit the
I know
myth.
it's always windy in Chicago, though.
Hey, the Windy City. You already know.
Gotta hold on to everything.
Man, when it gets that season, like, yeah, be around this season right now. You know what I mean? When that winter is coming. You know, when the winter is coming, it gets
That
real
wind
windy.
must be terrible. The coming off of that. Oh my gosh.
It
I couldn't
blow your
even.
hat, give you whiplash. For real. You turn your head too quick, you, you take it away. It don't take much. But hey, let's show you this the beautiful city that she was talking about, Barbados.
Yes, yes, that's all.
You know,
That's
I had to. I'm
the
sorry,
water
I had to search
just
the
like that.
internet. Yeah,
The water.
I just stole this from Google real quick. I'm just borrowing it though. I'm just borrowing
Mhm.
it. I'm
It
borrowing
looks
it though.
just like
Google.
that. The water is exactly like that when you go in. It's blue.
Mm, I love it. So I picked a good picture.
Yeah, well, that's at the top of the island. You picked one, but that's good.
Okay, I didn't know if that was your house right there. I
If
didn't know
that
if
was
that
my
was the
house,
headquarters.
I think I'd be down there right now. I'd be talking to you from there, and the breeze be coming through.
Right, your hair be blowing.
But people don't realize when you go to Barbados, you got your internet, you got your ATM machines, you got everything there. Because some islands don't have the access like that. But
Yeah,
it's just like you live here or in Chicago, and you can get your money. You have access to go to the bank machine. You can get your money out. You don't have no issues like that. Nothing.
yeah. So, what is it like the cost of living in the Barbados versus, like Chicago? Because I already know it's just Canada.
Oh, well, it's the dollar is two Barbadian dollars for one US. You get if you give
Oh, great.
one US, you get two Barbadian. So the cost of living is a little more higher there, but it's not that bad. But it's because the lifestyle is a little more, so it's a little more expensive. It's not like you go in here and you're getting all this money, like you go to Cuba and you're spending this, or you go someplace else. So you got to spend a little bit. So you just calculate yourself, like for every one US dollar, you're getting two Bayesian dollars. So
Okay,
that's how you do it.
that works. That works.
Mhm. So if you bring in 500, you got 1,500. 500, you got 1,500 Bayesian dollars when you go there.
Okay. That
Mhm.
works. That works still. You know what I
And the
mean?
rum is cheap.
Because
Like you can get a half gallon for like $20 or $25 Bayesian. It's really works out well.
oh, okay. And so you take a lot of boat rides?
Yeah, or I like to go on the beach. When I'm down there, I'm at the beach every day, unless it's raining or something. But if it's
Yeah.
not, I'm down there. I got a lot of bathing suits, and I'm there. I ain't got to worry about if one's missing or something. I got another one.
I heard that. I ain't
a lot,
mad at you.
a lot of people. That's what a lot of people. Some people used to bring one or two bathing. No, bring a whole set. That way, one can go on the line. When you come back, you go again. And the
Hey,
water is so nice. You can have your coconut in the water. You can have your drink in the water. You just float around. I don't know if it's because of the salt water. It's easier for you to just float in the sea. But you
mm,
still got to remember it is the sea. So you just don't
right,
wear your good jewelry because somehow the rings come off and they're gone, or your chain. So you just got to make sure if your jewelry is on, your rings are snug, or just leave it at home till you come back.
man. Imagine fishing
Mhm.
for fish and you find jury.
And the food is good down there. The chicken,
Yeah,
everything tastes different because it has no chemicals, right? So,
right.
like up here, all the
Okay.
food is the chickens are infused and produced, but down there, these are grain fed, so you're getting fresh
Mm,
chicken, fresh pork chops, whatever you like.
wow.
It's fresh, so it tastes different because the meat tastes different because it's growing different. So
Right. You go down there after living here, you be thinking
you
that they
come
doing
back,
something
you're like,
wrong.
oh. So sometimes your digestive goes through a little change because you had such good the real organic food, and then you come back here, you go, oh. So your stomach's kind of like, oh, I never had that for a while. So
Right. Exactly. You be looking at them like that is that this isn't right for your body because of how it tastes because it's so it's going to be so unique because you acquired taste is acquired taste.
hmm. Well, I've been to other places. I've been to Cuba. I've been to Trinidad. I've been to uh, Cuba, Barbados. Yeah, I've been to Florida. Florida is really commercialized. I don't like that. In Trinidad, some of the water is not like clear like in Barbados, unless you go to Tobago. The water's. I don't like swimming in that cloudy water because you just never know
Mm.
what's in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I don't swim, so you won't find me there.
You gotta be feeling and wondering. Ooh, I wonder what this. Ooh, there's something else in there. And then
uh,
when you were in the clear water, you could see from here to wherever. You're good.
hey, you can go ahead and swim with the sharks if you want to. Go ahead, be my
Yeah,
guest.
I ain't going in that cloudy water. I don't like it.
Uh, Swimming with enough sharks in this industry right now. You know what I'm talking about? That's all the
Yes.
swimming I do. you know, but yeah, um, but just tell me a little bit about the Boston, and what services can how. I mean, first, are you hiring for any services? I want to ask you that.
What do you mean hiring for like what for people? You mean if people come on the show for the interviews?
No, are you seeking anybody for anything that you do in reference to your business?
Well, maybe a little bit late. Yeah, later some sales people and stuff. I'm looking for that. But almost everybody says they can do sales, and then when it comes to doing it, then they fall off. I don't know what's happening with people. Like the industry is good. You can pay them a good cut. So I don't understand. So I just been kind of doing it solo or just collaborating with a lot of people if they want to come on or stuff like that. So I am doing that, and people do pay to come on the show, depending what status they are in. But if you're a company, a brand, an artist, you come on, you're going to get your exposure, and I'm going to do everything I can do to make sure that you're out there, which for me I can do with my eyes closed, head down. So I
Absolutely.
know how to
Absolutely.
do the artists. I know how the companies is no problem. If it's somebody I can't, a lot of people call me and ask me if I can their company, and I say, well, you know what, I don't think you're ready yet. So I just am honest with them. Some people, yeah, and take them. No, because then that usually turns into be whenever you're hesitant on one, it always turns out to be something that shouldn't be done. And then some people who don't know, and I introduce them, and they're great, and then it turns out to be really good for them.
Exactly. Exactly. And let me ask you this because you have a lot of beautiful pictures online, and I've been actually sleeping during this interview. Like I really fell asleep when it came to this part
You fell
because
asleep.
I took my time, like for real, I took my time downloading all these
Let me
pictures,
see now what you picked
uploading
up.
all these pictures. I got all these great, beautiful pictures of you with and I want you to talk about them if you may, and just if you
Yes.
could just give us a flashback of that moment, and maybe if not
Okay.
maybe the name of the event of maybe just the experience, if you may.
Okay. Oh, okay. This was a station that I was with for for about a year or
Okay.
few months, and I brought a lot of value to them. So we went. This was when I believe the the benign king from Nigeria was coming. So we had to do a whole set of events for that there, and that was the team that I worked with, and then after I went to my own. I just moved I just moved on from there. But it was a great team that we had.
Okay. Okay. Congrats. Congrats.
As I interviewed this great king that came, he everything that he wore, he manufactured.
Wow.
Imagine that you have everything you wore. Oh, this is um, Chris
I'm
Fire 10 Entertainment and
okay.
Jack Kettle, the artist. And
Mm.
Chris Fire Entertainment, he's the original fire throw. So he sings and he spits fire from his mouth.
Oh. Oh wow.
So he's a full entertainer. He's here in Toronto. And Jack Kettle, he's the one that sings with the kettle. He says, Jack Kettle, you can't settle. So he's a big reggae artist, and he jumps really high. So these two guys, they came, I interviewed them, and they came on my show. And what we did was it was so funny because when they both met, they both were attracted to each other because they're both met two high energy entertainers. And that's them
Mm.
because when they come off, it's like a workout.
Right. Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. No. When you were talking about the king and things of that nature, I didn't know if that may have been him. So I threw that picture up real quick. Yeah. That's what's up. Greatness. Greatness.
Oh, and that's Allison Hines.
Okay.
She is from Barbados, and she
Okay.
is the soca queen.
Soca
Now, what's
queen.
interesting with her is that when she was in a band in Square One, she was part of Eddie Grant Ring Bang. So I met her many years ago, and then I went here and I met her here at this reggae. We had the reggae, was it reggae festival, something in Toronto. It was a
Mm.
lot of artists had came there that day. So that's Allison Hines, and she was telling me that she was bringing out her wig line, her new wig. So they should have been out in 2019. Hopefully
Mm.
it wasn't delayed because of the pandemic, but she said she was coming out with her own wig line.
Okay. Okay. That's awesome. Congratulations to her. Congratulations.
Oh, this is something I went to this filmmakers, all major film. There's a big film because Tiff was on that week for 2 weeks. And
Okay.
I was invited to this film, and a lot of people, a lot of entrepreneurs and young entrepreneurs were there. And the person invited me, and took pictures with filmmakers that came out with new films, and guys that came out with their new vodka. It was just, and there was
Okay.
Ram. I'm surprised we even got that picture in there because it was I'm telling you, it was so full in there. that you couldn't. Everything was sold out. The liquor was sold out. Everything, you couldn't even get a drink because everything was the guy had to open a bottle that he had on display to give everybody a little bit of something.
Man,
because they had, I think the whole of Toronto must have been in there.
man, I know, right? Looked like you had fun.
Oh, I had a blast.
Great memories, great memories. Tell me about this. Tell me about this.
Oh, we went on this boat ride called Code Blue. That's Mary Glavin that does the Durham Caribbean Festival. There's Fabuloso, and then just a friend. We all went on this Code Blue. She told me impromptu that, oh, we're gonna go on this Code Blue. And I said, well, we gotta wear blue and white, jeans and white. So we went on, it was all mature people, and it was a blast. The food was good, the drinks were good, the music was good. And it was just when we got home, I was so glad to get home because it was just so much things you had to do. That was all before the pandemic. You know, we went just before, and then everything broke out. And I saw old friends on that too over there. There are a lot of entertainment. Oh, they had 2 levels of entertainment on this. This boat was really big.
Oh, you was on a yacht.
Yeah.
But
it wasn't too big of a boat. It was just a comfortable set of people from the boat, and it was nice.
Okay.
There he is. I see you studying my pictures there.
I don't do much. Talk to me right here. Talk to me.
Oh, this one. This is when I came back with my show, and I was at a different location there, and I just interviewed all those people. So we decided to take a group picture. So I had a guy that was did that, but he's no longer working. He went to school for engineering full time, and then I had another girl that helped me did that. But that day we had a blast. And then we have there, you can see Daniel Chin, he's on whichever side, and then Mr. Fresh. And then I have a good friend of mine, Josephine Rose, she's on that side. Then we had people that indigenous Indian people we had there in the middle.
Okay.
And then this lady, Dr. Wagner, she does therapy by lighting or something, lights. She does a different type of therapy, but you can go to the YouTube channel and look. Then we have here Dr. Kay Moore. She's a legendary gospel singer in the colorful African outfit.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I interviewed all those people that day. And nobody wants to go home. When I interview people, they don't want to go home. They want to stay around for a big party.
I know, right? I love it. That's just, that's a compliment too to your energy,
Mm-hmm.
So, that's the greatness.
When you come home, I'm drained. I'm just like, wow. Okay, who's this now?
Let's see who's next. Drum rolls, please. Let's see.
Oh, that was the first New Year's day I've ever worked.
Okay.
Doing media. And that was the 905 Raptors team. They're the ones that, if any of the original NBA stars or the NBA players for the Raptors or any of the teams, that's who they go to bring out the picks. Like if somebody gets hurt or something, that's who they bring out. So these guys here are up and coming. So they should be selected, I think, very shortly. Due to the pandemic, probably everything got a little bit delayed, but we had a ball. I never believed that so many people came out on New Year's Day to see a basketball game. And then after that, everybody cleared out.
Yeah, absolutely. His name is Tyler Ennis, I want to say. And he actually did turn out to be a really, really good basketball player in the NBA. Mm-hmm. And playing for the Raptors, I want to say that he won the championship with the Raptors, too.
Because, he was playing, that's the undergrad 905 Raptors, but they're still professionals.
Right.
But it's good to see them before they go full pro. But there was a big turnout there. That place was packed.
Right. So this is like 2019?
Yeah. In January.
Right. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I want to say that he won the championship with the Raptors. 1920.
And he has two little baby girls, and I saw them, and they wanted to keep coming to me and talking to me, and I'm like, you go over by your mother, and they said no, they're staying here because we had the cameras and stuff, so they want to sit there, so I just let them sit there.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Well, we have more. We have more.
Oh God.
Let me see. Tell me about this girl. Y'all look like y'all had fun.
I was filming at the City Hall of Toronto, and I was IWB sponsor, media sponsor. So this is what I did with the ladies. This is a group of immigrant ladies that they come and they get training, and if they're newcomers to the country, and then they have professionals that will help them out to get work, that live and work. So they got people from all over. So these are some of the ladies that I interviewed that day, and they were just happy. So there's Svetlana. She's the CEO of the organization. So she ran that there. So we just took a group photo after we finished interviewing all these people.
Okay, nice. So shout out to everyone that you have so graciously took the time to name and go into your
I know you gotta say how you remember everybody.
Yeah, you are good. You are really, really good because you are naming names for real. I'm just putting them out there like for real. And again, people, she does not know the picture that I'm bringing up, but
no, I don't know. Not at all.
I think they think that we cheat on the other end, but we're not cheating.
No, I don't have no clue what picture he's bringing up, people.
Okay, the legend.
Oh
legendary,
gosh,
iconic. This dude pioneer.
That picture is with Shaba Ranks.
Shaba. I always want to do that.
And I did work for him for a little bit of 6 years, and 6 years he never saw me in person. He knows who I am because I work with him. And Xanadu is his road manager, and so he was coming to Toronto, the festival. So they made sure they called me and they said, DBoss, you're gonna come to the thing, da 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 da. And I said, well, okay. I said, well, can I bring my camera in just to get a little thing? And he goes, yeah. So they had me special passes to go in the back where nobody could go. Everybody was in the front on the grass waiting for the entertainers. I saw Coco Teague, Marcia Griffiths there. That's Allison. Oh my gosh, it was and it wasn't crowded. So everybody was able to talk to everybody. So when he came and saw me, he hugged me, and everybody says, wait a minute, he must know her. And he says, and then the guy said, yeah, he knows her. He knows her for so long. And now he finally got to see me in person. So we had a good time that day. We stayed for the whole show. When he came with his family, he had we were right by the trailers. And I was so happy that day because I finally got to see him in person. Because one time he came to Toronto, but it was such an impromptu. He came and then he left out very quickly, but not this time.
Okay. Hey, that's beautiful. But yeah, shout out to Shaba Ranks. You know what I mean?
Shaba Ranks, yes.
Hey, that's
and he's actually shorter in person. You think that I thought he was pretty tall, but then I'm tall. I'm 5'11", so I was like, oh.
Right.
I was expecting him to be taller. I didn't know he was, because I guess it's the persona,
Right.
And when I saw him, I was shocked.
Well, do I appear like I'm tall or short?
Well, you look like you're a bit tall, maybe.
How tall?
Maybe 5'9".
That's a safe guess right there. You know that, DBoss, you're very smart. That's like a safe. Actually, I think that like the average height of a man in America is 5'9". So the fact that you said 5'9", you took the safe way out. No,
I didn't know that was the average height. I thought that was 6 feet or something.
No, it's like 5'9". It's probably raised over the years. It used to be 5'9". Let me say that.
Oh, okay.
It probably is about like 6 feet now.
Okay.
But yeah, for the record though, I don't want you to be disappointed. When we finally get to a chance to meet. So that's why we're talking about this right now. That's why I'm talking about my height for the record.
No, 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 it's not gonna be no disappointment. I'm just like, I was just surprised because he looked taller to me.
Well, let's just say I'm going to look up to you, but it's all good. It's all good. I don't mind. I don't mind looking up to women, powerful women at that. You know what I'm saying? You are very powerful. You are have really, put your feet out there and just set a mark for yourself and just, created a path like no other from starting off with beautifully with your modeling, kept it classy. And what I mean, then you got into, doing TV and things of that nature and interviewing with media, created your own network. And this is just incredible, and I'm just really proud of you. I say that from the heart, from the spirit, and I look forward to networking with you with DBoss Network, if I may.
Yes.
Correct myself, what I'm saying, with
Well,
Express
that's the umbrella, because when you pull up Carib Vision and on Bell 5, it'll say DBoss Networks, and then it'll list the shows underneath.
Okay, absolutely. And so I asked, what's the best way for people to contact you, support your brand?
Well, first of all, yes, you're gonna hear it again. Subscribe to the YouTube channel DBoss Networks, and that's on YouTube. And it's a shame because a lot of people watch me, but the numbers sometimes don't reflect. It's shameful because people don't want to subscribe to the channel. I don't know. I subscribe to theirs. You could subscribe to mine. So,
right.
And then you could reach me. You could go on YouTube. I'm a DBoss_1 on Instagram. DBoss Real Life Matters. DBoss Networks. You'll see. You can follow me there. I'm on LinkedIn. DBoss Boss. I have like 9,000 people on LinkedIn. Thank God. But the business professionals do their thing, and and then if you want to reach out to come on my show, you can email me at media@dbossnetworks.com. So everything's very easy. You can find me. It's very branded, very properly, so it's not hard to find me. And if you want me on Facebook, it's Sweet the Boss, not sweet like sugar. It's Sweet, SUITE. The Boss, DBoss, and then you'll see me my hair, you'll see me sometimes with my hair different, but it's okay. You'll know it's me. And you're allowed to tag to my page. I don't care. That's what Facebook is made for. And I'll put people blocking people from tagging, but I open all tags. I don't have no restrictions on no tags. So and join my group in Real Life Matters, Sweet the Boss TV. That group is very active. You can post and stuff. So, I welcome and I encourage people, they can tag me. Some people are afraid, oh, maybe not. No, it doesn't matter. I support everybody in the world you can tag. Yeah, I don't want no nudity or anything like that or something but crazy. But, if it's a party, a flyer, or a show or something you did, it's not a problem.
You are so nice, and for someone who has their own network and doing their thing like that, not many people would be open to being tagged, let alone,
well, that's
bothered.
What are you tagging people for if you can't get to the page to tag? It doesn't make any sense. Or don't even be on the social media then if you don't want to be tagged.
Right.
It makes sense. People blocking people. What's that about? They can go through someplace else and see you. Who cares? It's not blocking. It doesn't make any sense to me. I just leave it. Whatever I don't want to put up there, I just don't put up.
Pretty much. You could be you could be a speaker for Facebook.
Oh yeah. Well, you got to go contact was it Zuckerman?
Right, Zuckerberg. Yeah. Hey, I guess we all lucky because he ain't charging us yet, and that's been a fear for years.
Yeah, well, this Facebook is good. Some people turned it into a circus, but the ones that have been having their Facebook in for a while, like me, we've used it the way it's supposed to be used. People have just gone crazy and doing craziness. It doesn't make any sense. But if you use the social media apps properly, you do get the response that you want.
Absolutely. And I just want to ask you about it's actually a new TV show that's coming out. I don't know if you're familiar with it, featuring Brandy and also the legendary Eve, one of my favorite female rappers, called Queens. Are you familiar with this?
No,
This
I
is a
seen it.
new
Yeah, I seen it. I looked at it. I seen it. First single, Nasty Girl, out now. Okay, that sounds like
Yeah,
like that Nasty Girl. That song that was back with the girls there,
right.
Forrest Dime, and all that time when they guys were singing. Yeah.
Right. So this is actually a new show that, from my understanding, just looking at the trailer, it looks like, basically they're like a rap group and then they broke up or whatever like that. It's just like talking about but they supposed to be like legends in the show,
Okay.
but a legendary rap group, to
Oh.
my understanding, So it seems like it's gonna be hot. It's gotta be hot. It's on ABC. It's got Brandy, it's got Eve, and old girl from Power. A few.
Oh. Okay, I know.
Yeah, I forgot her
I
name.
thought that was your show, maybe.
Oh no, this is not my show.
Okay.
I'm going, but watch it. If I get my hands on it, I'm gonna put my hands at on somebody, as a sponsor to this show. I would love to do that
Okay.
because I support, Eve and Brandy.
Mm-hmm.
Those are two, just great artists.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't know if you had heard of that show, so I definitely want to make sure
Well,
I asked you.
I heard of it now.
Yeah,
I heard of it now, and I
you know what
seen
I'm
it, and I
saying?
didn't know what. But I'm glad you clarified what the show was about.
Yeah, because it was kind of confusing the way they was marketing it at first, but I didn't know what was going on. I had to keep looking at it. Then I got up to speed. I got up to speed real quick.
Because it got like in a cartoon kind of thing, so you didn't know if it was what was this,
Yeah. So tell me this before we get up out of here, and because you've been so generous with your time, and I really do appreciate that. And again, everyone that's watching out there, I really appreciate you. Again,
Wow.
share this video if you have not shared this video by now. All you do is press click and it's that share button, and then it's like right there. It's easy, and then you can share it to either social media
Where's
or you
it?
can
Where is
actually.
it on that? This is on Facebook or where?
This is actually on YouTube only. This is on my YouTube.
Whoa, on your
And
YouTube channel.
Isaidit Management.
Okay.
Yep, that's my channel.
All right.
But I'm happy to say that I'm just gonna go ahead and let the cat out the bag before the bag get into the cat. I don't know. Is that possible? Before the cat eats the bag. Before the cat eats the bag, I'm gonna let the cat out the bag. I like how that sounds better. Before the cat eats the bag, I'm gonna let the cat out the bag.
Okay.
I just made that up. So if I see that on T-shirt, somebody, y'all owe me 50%. No, but really though, I'm happy to say though, I'm going to be coming to the Life and Entertainment Network with GinaHills.com, Life and Entertainment.com.
Wow.
You'll be able to find my show there, really soon, coming in like December. So, I'm just really grateful for that opportunity. She's actually one of my media partners presently. And I'm just happy for the opportunity, and we're going to reach millions and millions of people also. So I'm just grateful for that opportunity to do that because, I've been doing interviews now for like going on 8 years. So,
wow.
I'm really grateful.
And that's wonderful for you.
Yeah, definitely. And I look forward to, networking with you and somehow being able to get on your network, and to be able to be seen by people in the Caribbean. That'd be dope. And people in Barbados.
And Canada.
Awesome. In Canada, exactly.
Bell's an old Bell phone, Bell network, Bell TV. It's an older network, but people have it in their house,
Absolutely. I love it. And I love what you do. I love and appreciate what you do. And as always, I take pleasure in interviewing people that's in the same field, especially because you know my pain. You know, you know the struggles, you know the ins and outs of how this works, and you
Yes.
know, and I just look forward to continuing to just pick your brain, and hopefully you can learn things from me as well. You know, and we can just be continue to be powerful and just be a compliment to each other's brand.
You can pick my brain off air because we're not giving our trade secrets like that.
You know what I'm saying? You smarter than that,
Mm-hmm.
huh?
Mm-hmm.
I heard that. I
You
heard
gotta know
that.
what to do. And thanks to God.
For real. Amen. All day. But yeah, I just want to again say thank you again for being on the show. Thank you for taking your time. I want to wish you the best weekend ever coming up. You know what I'm saying? I want to wish you safety and, just continue to have great success with not only your show, but everything that you do in your life. And I want to wish safety over not only you, but all your loved ones and everybody that that you care about and love you, as
Okay.
well. And I want to just just let you know that you have my support right here at IsaiditTV.com. If you didn't know, now you know. I'm here
I
live
said it
with the boss.
TV.
With the boss, you know what I'm saying? With Life Matters, CEO. You know what I'm saying? It's such a pleasure, again, Queen, to be here with you. Salute to everything that you're doing, and you definitely have my support going forward.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you so
absolutely.
much.
Thank you so much. And I'm going, show a couple of more pictures that we didn't show. And
Oh,
congratulate you on this award. And can you talk about this award?
that award I got for media, doing media and outreach in the community
Mm,
for the
that is awesome.
entertainers in the local area and the GTA, and helping expose them. So that was from Sandra Bashment, and yeah, she's a good friend of mine also, and she has a clothing store in Toronto, a boutique that's on Western Road and Jane in Toronto, and she gave me that award.
The award winning CEO, DBoss. I
I
like how
have
that
them here
sounds.
still.
I love it. And congratulations. It's well deserved. When you get awards like that, it's not by accident, for real. There's no
Hmm.
accident. And that's beyond just, a friend admiring you. That's a blessing from God. That was your flowers.
Hmm.
These are just some of your flowers for your bouquet that you still going to continue to receive.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, there. That's my picture. I love gold. Oh my gosh,
you look good in gold. I like gold. I like
I
you in
love
gold.
gold. I like this gold jacket. I want to get another one.
Mm. Hey, next time we do this interview, I want you to wear that gold jacket or a new gold jacket.
It's outlived its days,
Well,
so
then
I
you
got to
have to
get
get a new
someone to
gold jacket.
personally make it for me again.
There's a lot of gold jackets out there.
Well, if you see one, let me know, please.
I, okay. I know a lot of fashion designers.
Okay.
And matter of fact, shout out to Stevie Edwards, the legend. You know what I mean? Number one fashion designer. He's the king of fashion, actually. And that was printed in Time magazine.
Hmm.
Shout out to Stevie Edwards. I know he probably got a gold. I'd have hooked you up with Stevie, and I bet you he'll make you a gold jacket. I bet you he will.
Yeah. Well,
I
he
said
needs to he needs to do it ASAP.
how much time he got because he a busy man. He a legend.
Oh well, I guess he can have it by spring.
Okay,
By
okay, that's
spring
fair.
of next year. Yeah.
That sounds fair. I'll hook y'all up. You know what I'm saying? I'll connect you and Stevie. I'm saying he'll love the business, appreciate it. And he's super great. He's like the best, one of the best.
Wow.
Yeah. So also I want to just say, oh yeah,
Oh,
this is actually
exit.
just happening tonight, right? This is about to happen,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
That's
At
awesome.
10 p.m. tonight.
Right. You a busy lady.
I was very busy. He was so nice, and that's why I called the interview the full reveal, because he really
Mm,
showed who he was. So, you got to really watch that tonight, the full reveal of him, because he showed who he was, who he is, and what he really stands for, and I like that about him.
right.
He's
Okay.
very down to
Absolutely.
earth, even though they got that gangster and all that other stuff and everything else, but otherwise you have to watch it and go see.
Okay. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I see our friends up there at Come Clean Entertainment along with Urban
Yeah,
Grind TV. Shout out to
Urban
Come
Grind,
Clean
yep,
Entertainment
Wally.
and Urban Grind. Salute, salute.
Mm-hmm.
That's
They
right. That's
support
right.
me. They support me, but they better support me.
For sure. That's what's up. Um, so again, definitely make sure you all tune in tonight. And where can they find this interview at?
They can go on the YouTube channel at DBoss Networks, and they can see it there, or they can go on, if they have Instagram, they can go on DBoss_1, and you'll see or DBoss Real Life Matters. I believe, yeah, I believe the interview is posted. Yeah, so you can see all the past ones that were coming on, and I think tomorrow is supposed to be Mitch One Way, and then Trill Will, and then we had on this comedy duo. I really liked Coco and Daphne. They're Canadian, but they've worked all over, and they're very, very and they did an impromptu um skit on my show. So if you didn't see that
Oh,
one,
nice,
that was on
nice,
yesterday. So go back and watch it.
nice, nice. Congratulations again to everything that you've been doing, everything that you've accomplished. Again, for people just coming to the show now, I'm going to flash a couple more pictures, from that we've already showed real quick. From this is basically, where you started. This is where it all began for you. Modeling.
That picture is so funny. I have so much. It went. That's not the one that went, but I had on a straw hat, and it was.
Mm,
I was on this C branch, and it was a hard picture to do, but I did it. But that went worldwide, and it was so funny because my aunts and uncles and them, they went and sent that picture to my dad. So I was saying I don't want my dad to see this, and they went and mailed it.
what?
When it came out in the paper, they made a mailed him a copy, and he calls me and he goes, "Oh, I see you've been doing some modeling." And I was like, "Oh my God." That came out, I was there for Christmas, and then that came out Valentine's weekend. So it was in Toronto. So people were looking for me. Where's this girl at?
Yeah, yeah. You came famous
They were
overnight,
looking in
huh?
Barbados. They were looking in Canada, because I know I was in Canada. So they were looking, and I was like, "Oh God, thank God that thing." Thank goodness I did that picture a while ago, like a month or so.
So they did a
Then I
full
found out the
island.
person that took my picture was my cousin.
Oh, okay, okay. So they did a full island search out for you, huh?
Oh, it was
They
a
were searching all the
worldwide
islands.
thing because I was in Canada back here, and they were looking for me.
Right.
And a lot of people had that picture. Oh my God. It was a really big poster, like, but it
Okay. And
wasn't
you
that one.
said,
But it wasn't that one that I was laying. I had my hat on, and I was there, and I took it at Miami Beach, and that's in Barbados.
oh, okay, okay, nice.
We have a Miami Beach in Barbados, yeah. So I took it there, and people were watching while I was taking the picture. So it was fun.
Great memories, great memories.
Yeah,
So
that's a great
before,
memory. That's a bit thin there.
yeah, before we get out of here, please tell me what is your fondest memory in all of everything that you have accomplished? Just overall, what is your fondest memory in this whole entertainment experience?
Well, is when I got sick for
Mm,
2 years, just when my show was on, and I came back, and I said I was coming back, and I came back, and I said I'm going to bang it out
mm.
like no ever. And this is where I'm at now after that.
I love that. I love that. And that is a fun memory to have, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And again, I didn't ask you about the sickness because, I don't really dive into that unless someone wants to speak about that. I'll let them to speak about that. But so I'm
Well,
glad that
that's
you
a
mentioned
past
that.
thing, and I got over it.
Right.
And oh, I had to tell the devil was a liar. I had to do some serious praying and things for that. But
Mm,
I was all right after. It set me back a bit because I was kind of mad that I thought maybe I went off for my show for a year, and then it went to 2 years, and I had to go back and forth with health concerns and stuff, and then you know but now I'm here, so I'm here to stay.
I heard that. Amen. In
Hmm.
that order, and welcome back. And I'm so proud of you also because it's not easy to when you take time off from doing something that you love and that you're passionate about, it creates even more anxiety and nervousness about can I do it at the rate or at the bar or level that I was doing it previously? Am I as good as I was? Can I be as great as I used to be?
Hmm.
Can I still, put them shoes on, and run this mile under 4 minutes, you know what I mean? So
And
hey,
people wrote you off, and then all your
yeah.
enemies and them are like, "Yay, she's out the game." And now I'm back, so it's like, oh,
Now they can put their heads down.
I'm not gone yet.
Right, that's right. Yeah, the people will write you off. The industry, is always the next one up, right?
Hmm. But it shows real things, like it shows people get sick. Look at Wendy
Yeah,
Williams and different people like that, and I know her through somewhere else, and you just never know when something's going to happen, and you have to lay it down for a minute.
right. And I
You
want to
just
just,
don't know.
yeah, exactly. You don't know, and what you have showed is your resilience. You have great resilience and perseverance. You know what I mean? And I admire that, and I salute you for that because again, no one knows how hard it is to get back to doing this other than you.
Yeah, because you use a little bit of yourself and a little bit of confidence because you're like, oh, geez, I was sick. Oh gosh, am I going to be the same way? Can I remember things?
Right,
Can I say things back? Because it just takes a minute, and then once it comes back, it just boom, here you're back.
right. Yeah, you can almost feel it, right?
Yeah.
It's on that time, on time. That's what's up. That's what's up. But I'm glad that you decided to come back because and even if you didn't decide to go back, come back. Then again, that doesn't mean that was the wrong thing. It just means that was the right thing for you at that time.
Well, it was God said it's time to come back, and Real Life Matters is not my show; it's God's show. So He
Mm,
said now it's time.
amen. Amen.
It's His show because He gave me the name. It's His show. It's not. He's just using me as a vessel to come through it
That's
and
right. And
use
you say
and do
using
what I have to do it.
absolutely. Excuse me. I'm sorry. You said that you was in church, right? When the name came to
Mm-hmm.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I was reading some
Okay.
scripture. I can't even remember, and then boom! It just and I said, "Listen, I'm in church, man. I gotta be listening to the pastor and thing." And I said, "Here I am in some tangent, writing down and scribbling something." And it came, and then all of a sudden that was it. And I said, "Yes, I got it."
Just like that, the
And I
light
went
bulb went
home,
on.
and I couldn't wait to get home because I wanted to get the names saved and all the stuff. And oh my gosh, it was just going crazy. And then
That's
everybody
I
started
love
to
that.
come out with, and then I had got sick. It was on the planet, and then everybody started coming up with some kind of matter, blue lives, black lives, all kinds of. I said, yeah, well, you guys didn't think about that till I came. So
Right.
they can check the date because it was there.
Really. So
So,
what's the date? What's the date of real life matter?
well, oh, geez, it's like, I think it's 6 years,
Oh
six
wow.
years. Yeah. Yeah. Or
Mm,
a little bit more.
that's
Yeah.
deep.
It has to be 6 years, 6.5 years, I think. Yeah.
Mm,
Minus 2. So
Man,
But
you
I
just
still kept
you
promoting the people that I did the shows for, and the earlier shows, and the different shows. So one day I interviewed, I think it was 16 people in one day.
mm,
I tell you, I was after that I was like, oh, I couldn't even think. I couldn't think to myself. I had to get their names straight and all that.
man, I know the feeling about doing multiple. It can be, man, it's a workout. People don't even
Red
know it's a
carpets are
workout.
okay because people are coming. So, but when you got to sit down and figure out people, got to change your wardrobe, all kind of stuff. It's just a little bit crazy.
Yeah, really. Do you ever feel like after you do your interviews and things, do you feel like exhausted, or are you more like energetic afterwards in
No,
the
I'm
morning and things?
energetic. I can't. You can't really sleep after you're hearing everybody's, their stories. You can't really
Right.
sleep because people just poured out their soul to you.
Exactly.
So how are you going to lay down? You can't lay down for a while. So you just got to sit up and just. You can't even watch anything. You just got to sit back and just reflect. Either
Yeah,
have a
and
glass
be
of wine,
grateful.
or you have something, or just or have something to eat. Like when I do my interviews, I can't eat before. I'll do it after.
Right.
Because I just can't. There's something I just can't. I can't eat before unless it's
Yeah.
way a few hours way before. But if it's just like some people can eat just before, no.
Yeah, I'm different. Like, um, I can smash a burger. I can do some M&M's, smash and grab. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Maryland. With M&M's smash and grab. Y'all might want to pick up some food out there in
Ah,
Chicago, Illinois. It's fire. But what I'm saying though, when I smash and I grab some food, I can do that like right before my interview. Wipe my mouth in 2 seconds. Make sure I swallow everything, and I'm ready. I can rush to work and 90 miles per hour and clock in 2 seconds before I need to be there, and I would be just as good as I performed if I prepared 30 minutes beforehand.
oh my god.
Because I just have a switch in my mind that I'm just used to rushing. I'm just used to fast, 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 fast pace, fast, fast everything. So,
Hmm.
I just I'm just that type of person. I could just, I don't know. That's just me. I'm a chameleon though. I'm a chameleon. That's just who I am, though. But I know who you are. You the boss.
Yes.
Okay, so when you came up with the name, tell me about the name and why you decided to call yourself the boss. Because every time you say your name, everybody we saying like you the boss. Like it's like saying, hey, you the boss. So
Because I am the
like
boss. Because I am the boss. Because I get my first name is Darlita. It's Spanish and
okay.
French. And my last name is Bostic.
Oh, okay.
So my first initial D and my part of my last name Boss. D Boss.
Hey, I ain't mad at you, and
So
that's
I am the
perfect.
authentic the boss.
You are the authentic. Like it don't get no real man. That is I need to find something on this show where we send some balloons and some sparks and fire up or something. Because that was a moment right there. That was a moment. That was one of those moments like I need to play some music. Where is that outstanding? Hold on. I should have this on deck. I need to keep
That's why
outstanding.
I capitalize my first initial and my last initial on my name. That's why when people spell it, I'm like, oh, that's one little bit of a peeve.
Oh,
That's why my
I
name
love
is
that.
my first initial DBoss.
How long you been calling yourself the boss? Like when did you
A
recognize that?
long time. A lot of people call me that. Back in the day, they used to know me. They also gave me a nickname when I played college ball and stuff. They call me Bambi, and the boss, and then people that personally know me, they'll call me by my name.
Hey, That is outstanding, DBoss. That was an outstanding backstory to your name. And I so much appreciate you sharing that. I hope you can hear this right now.
Yes, I can.
Man, we're going to jam
No,
out
but
for
a
a
lot of
second.
people think, a lot of men, some of them get, a little bit out of place. They say, well, you calling yourself the boss. Who's the boss of you? But when they say, oh my gosh, that is your initials,
Right, they feel like a sucker.
I'm not just, that's, and the name it's suitable, and it
Yes,
just matched with my name. So it's my name. It's out of my name. So
I love that. And so, with that being said, that you embrace that of being your name, DBoss, part of your name is your initials. Did you ever feel pressure in saying you have to live up to being DBoss?
no, because I am who I am. It's me.
Okay,
It doesn't sound
in a
it doesn't
relationship,
say coincidence, huh?
go ahead.
No, but if somebody's personally, they don't call me that. If I'm out, because most people know me as my media name. That's what they know me as. But if my personal and my people, they call me, because some people will go, "Well, where's Darlita?" And people are looking like, Who's that? The
Right.
girl there." And they'll go, "Oh, you mean DBoss?" You go, "Yeah, yeah." So that's okay.
Hey, because I know you've been a diva for a long time. I've seen the pictures. You've been doing your thing. You've been bossing out for a long time. So I ain't mad at you. If anything, I'm just proud of you. And I just want you to just continue to just continue to get back into your comfort zone and continue doing your show. Real life matters. Real life
Yes,
does definitely matter. And I love the
yes.
name. Salute to you and your whole brand. I'm very just grateful to have you on this show. Thank you for just sharing your time. Wow, again, you have an interview that you're going to be hosting yourself in just a couple of hours. So, that's just amazing that you took the time out your life to do that for me. Because I
That's
sent
not
the
a
invite.
problem.
So I love that. So much love to you. Is it Darlena,
Darlita, like Darlene, but IT at the end.
Darlene,
Darlita. In
Darlita?
Spanish and French. Darlita.
That's dope. That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah,
I like
you see
that.
it.
Darlita, Darlita. Okay, I
My
like that.
parents want to make it difficult.
Yeah, they did a little bit. It's a tongue twister.
Hmm.
But hey, I like you in the pink. I love the hair. I think you look beautiful today, and I
Thank you.
appreciate your time. And I just
All
want to
right.
again thank you and wish you the best. Have a great interview later. And
I
man,
will.
thank you for joining us and being live here on Celebrity Interviewer. I said it, the show. You already know. Hey, and this is what I want you to do, DeBoss. Please, if you may, someone that you think that would be good for my show, maybe, please send them my way so I can also celebrate their legacy
Oh,
on
I
my show.
will. I definitely will.
Definitely. You know what I'm saying? One of them celebrities, they got some celebrity status. You know what I'm talking about? The celebrity interviews over here, along with business spotlight interviews and artist spotlight interviews.
I definitely will. I know a lot of them here.
You know what I'm saying? So
Rock
again, hey,
stars with all kind of stuff. Woo.
I already know. But thank you so much. I had
Thank
fun.
you.
I love your personality. I love your personality. You're very just a happy person, and it rubs off because we can't have enough people that's loving and happy and just joyful people in this world. We need more of that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I'm not a person that particularly smile a lot, but definitely I want everyone to know I'm definitely happy. I'm grateful to God that I'm here to be able to host my own show, to be able to do the things that I'm able to do for people, to work with people, to network with people all the way in Canada. You know what I'm saying today. So I'm just grateful and I'm thankful. So whatever like that. I may not smile and show it all the time, but I'm thankful. See?
Well, you smiled a lot today. People saw those teeth there.
Yeah, I was showing my teeth out today. You had me smiling and cracking up. You funny.
Okay.
But yeah, just holla back, and keep in touch. Be safe,
I will.
and again have a great show tonight.
All right, I will.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
All right. Yeah. And again, thank you for everyone that was live. Peace. And you welcome to stay.
Yeah, I'm coming out. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Again, thank you again for joining us, you know what I mean, live with us today. I was hearing with a legend in media and also legendary model, and she's CEO of DBoss Network and Express U Network. You can find her out there in the Barbados, the Caribbean, and in Canada. You know, and she's reaching millions of people around the world. So I'm grateful for her to be on the show, and look forward to being on her show in return soon. So with that being said, y'all know what time it is. This is where I show love to the people that's always showing love to me. You know, this is part of my network, and these are people that are my sponsors and media partners. So, you know, I'm gonna start it off like this. And again, thank you again for everyone that was able to tune in live. I appreciate you. So first, I want to shout out Urban Grind TV because you know we just saw them, we just spoke about them because they also support Deep Boss Network. So and support my brand as well. So you contact Wally and Company at 1-888-380-1913. You know what I'm saying? And they offer a lot of different type of services. So, you know, holla at them. Also, shout out to my friend, good friend, She Bananas. Yeah, yeah. At the afternoon kickback. She recently celebrated her birthday. So again, happy birthday, Queen. And I'm just proud of you and everything that you be doing on your show. And you can find her live 1 to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday. And she also be stream yarding it. You know, yeah, that's like a new term I just invented. So bear with me. She be stream yarding it. You know what I'm saying? She be out in the yard with it, with the streaming. On, on my radio Chicago. Shout out to Shy Blizz, the legend. You know, and man, make sure y'all support the afternoon kickback with She Bananas. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, shout out to my brother Dean, man. DMP Magazine. Always holding it down, always been a great supporter ever since I had a chance to network with him, you know, after meeting the godmother of Chicago music industry, Miss Helen Wooten. Shout out to Miss Helen Wooten, not pictured, but I'm just shouting her out because he is her photographer. And you know, that's how I met Helen. It was, you know, when I met Helen, I met Dean. So make sure y'all need some pictures or anything like that. I'll let Dean. Moulton all day. 773-744-0715. My brother. And shout out to media partner Just Me Magazine. They give me great support as well. From supporting me here to supporting me on, you know, my show off your talent, best clean YouTube video contest, you know. So I appreciate them doing that as well. So make sure y'all follow Elise Boswell with her great magazine, justmemagazine.com, where she's giving and just highlighting a bunch of beautiful people, our people, especially. And shout out to Dolores Green, also one of my sponsors, hairbossbiz.com. You can contact her at 708-595-0016. And that was the alarm to let you know that y'all need to really contact her and the AC Green Show because they are doing major things and opening doors for not only our people, for anybody that would like to get into the hair business and selling braids, wigs, extensions, beauty supplies, and you know, etc. and more. So, you know, contact my friend Dolores Green at hairbossbiz.com. Appreciate you, Queen. Peace. Shout out to my brother StreetScienceRadio.com. Phil Cantone, the one and only. You know what I mean? He's been on the radio doing his thing for quite a while now, over 12 years. And now he started his own state. Um, And man, he's just doing his thing. And if you're an artist, you definitely want to check out the site and do business with him because he has some terrific programs to where you can actually be compensated based on your music and based on like votes and things of that nature. You don't even have to perform and you get paid. Like where they do that at? At my friend's station, streetscienceradio.com. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, also I want to shout out my brand ambassador who's all the way located in the Netherlands, Western Europe, holding me down like all the time, the legendary pioneer LJ Wicks. And if y'all didn't know now, you know this woman was doing this before Salt and Pepper. Yes, she was rapping before and on wax before Salt and Pepper. Yes, I said it. It's true. And I'm grateful to have her as one of my brand ambassadors. She's actually the first Dutch female MC, first female Asian MC in hip hop, and first lady of Ultramagnetic MCs from the Bronx. And she has a documentary coming soon. I sure hope I make it. I got my fingers crossed. Real talk. Shout out to LJ Wicks, the one and only. Peace, Queen. Appreciate you. Also, shout out to Lanisi Alex Spa, and she has a beautiful spa located in Plainfield, Illinois. She's doing amazing things. You see what she got in her hands, some accessories that's going to continue to beautify anyone that come through that door, men or women. She caters to all, and she's doing a lot of great things, like I say. So make sure y'all visit her at lanisialex.com. Lanisi, Lynesi, Alex.com. All right. Appreciate you, Latrice. Love. Shout out to LilyB.com. This is my friend Linda Gregory. She's not only an artist, motivational speaker. Um, man, she does a lot, but she also can create animated commercial videos for you, for your business if you like. So contact her, LilyB.com. Shout out to Linda Gregory. And also, let's not forget, I had mentioned earlier during the interview, this is where you all going to be able to see my interviews very, very soon. I'm very grateful to let the cat out the bag before the cat eat the bag or the bag eat the cat. Well, whatever happens with the cat in the bag, just know you're going to see me on Life and Entertainment because it's entertainment, because entertainment is life. And it's life and entertainment.com. So y'all definitely want to visit that site like ASAP if you never have before. And if you have, visit again. It's very entertaining. And you're gonna see me on there soon. So, along with it on the XOD network. So that's much love. We're gonna be reaching, I'm gonna be able to say that, this show reaches millions. So man, coming soon, I'm very grateful. So man, if y'all not a sponsor, y'all need to go and sponsor me now because prices what Fat Joe say, today's price is not yesterday's price. You know what I'm talking about? Much love. Shout out to Gina Hills. This girl is doing it. And at the last Friday of every month, if you're not familiar, if you did not get the memo, I host Best Clean YouTube Video Contest. This is a show off your talent event, I'm trying to tell you. And it's presented by Isaidit Management, IsaiditTV.com. And I always have two of my permanent celebrity judges there, which is number one, CEO of MIA Entertainment Group out of ATL, the one and only Mimi Acosta, and also featured is my other permanent judge, and I'm grateful to say the international Skrilla, and he's a hip hop artist, recording artist, engineer, and the CEO of Blue Smoke Entertainment out of the Dominican Republic. So, man, shout out to both of them for the support. Much love. And again, like y'all can catch that show live the last Friday of every month. We give away over $1,000 in prizes and $100 cash all day. Send in your video or show off your talent at yahoo.com. Yeah, in that order. And if y'all not familiar with what I've been just sharing on every page on all of my social medias, this is that new math that I created. It's called 75 equals 6. That means for only $75
for a limited time, you will be able to receive 6 months of advertising. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, this is unheard of. This is like the deal of the century. I'm telling you, this is no scam. All you have to do is contact me, email me. I said it, .mc@gmail.com, and follow me at a new page I created on Instagram. That's IMGN underscore magazine. Okay. So man, y'all definitely want to take advantage of that. You'll be able to receive 6 months of advertising in my upcoming publication, which will launch on 11/11. It's going down. And it also goes down at Bars and Beyond Meet and Greet Mixers, which is a live show, also supported by Cargo Express and Almighty. So the TPN and B&B, like I say, Bars and Beyond. This is an awesome show. Look at that setting. It's really dope. And that's in ATL, man. I gotta get to the ATL. I gotta find a way to get on that show. That's dope. You know what I mean? But as you see, the cast is listed as well. And man, it's just gonna be awesome. And so make sure y'all stay on the lookout and support that show. You know, that's affiliated with my friend Mimi Acosta, who I was just mentioning, CEO of MIA Entertainment Group. And keep a lookout on this for this film too, The Eyes of a Woman and a Man. And this is a great independent film coming from Life and Entertainment. So you all definitely want to stay on lookout for that too. And shout out to my friend coming soon to this platform, Hands of Love. My friend Phyllis, very talented, and she's going to, man, really take care of you. And she has a spot. So you'll get to learn more about that really soon. And again, just man, for everyone that tuned in with us today, we were live with Real Life Matters TV with Sweet DBoss, the one and only. Yeah, we had a ball. If y'all missed it, y'all definitely need to rewind this track because it was crazy. And you see the big smile. She's always smiling, and she just brings the joy to the show. She was represented out of Canada, and again, CEO of Real Life Matters with the Boss Network, Express You Network, host of the Boss and Guest and Company, representing the country of Canada. And you can find her at dbossnetworks.com. So make sure y'all support her for real. And shout out to DJ Despair. You know what I mean? Hopefully, I can be able to get him on this show too. You know what I'm saying? That brother's a legend, legendary DJ. And again, prayers for the homie. You know what I'm saying? Chill. And shout out to Massa in the picture too. Peace, King. Blessings, blessings. Yeah, absolutely. And hey, you know, and actually, Sweet the Boss is originally from the Barbados. Look how beautiful that looks. That is beautiful. I can't wait to get there. Mm, Look at that water. That's blue. Now, when they say blue water, that's what blue water look like. Okay, I'm gone. I'm done talking. Okay, but y'all already know. Again, shout out to everyone that's featured on the backdrop. I love each and every one of y'all. Much love. I appreciate the support and just rocking with me at that time. You know what I'm saying? As we go forward and just, we all gonna just continue to work together, show solidarity as our people, black people, and stop killing each other, stop hurting each other, and come together like you see this backdrop. This is all forms of brands. You got um, from TV networks to shows to clothing lines to people in the community to own barbecue sauce to magazines, fashion designers on here, um, hairstylists, do people that do makeup, man, got their own boutique. Man, there's a lot going on in this picture, you know what I mean? And this is solidarity right here, you know what I mean? This is what we have to do more of. Come together, work together, trust each other, spend our money together with each other. You know what I'm saying? More. That's what we need. You know, we'll go further. So much love to everyone that's on this custom backdrop. Um, man, blessings. And if anybody asks, I said it. TV.com.